Okay, this morning we're going to start off our math lesson by watching a quick music video. So it's a song. It's a very catchy song. What I need you guys to do is make sure you are listening to this song. Like really listening to it. The words of the song, the lyrics. Just like you do other songs in the real world, you listen to the words in the song. Listen to these words because I have something really important for you guys to do right after this. Okay.
To plot the ordered pair, 2, 1, go right 2, jump up 1, and it's done. To plot the coordinates 7, 10, go right 7, up 10, mark it with your pen.
On the x-axis,
Count to the right.
on the y-axis,
Count from the ground. That's how our coordinate point is found.
To plot the ordered pair, 3, 5, go right 3, up 5, to where you arrive. To plot the coordinates 10, 7, go right 10, up 7, we did it again.
on the x-axis,
Count to the
on the
right.
y-axis,
Count from the ground. That's how our coordinate point is found.
To plot the coordinates 9, 4, up right 9, up 4. Now one more with the ordered pair. 0, 4, remain at the origin. Come 4 from the floor.
on the x-axis,
Count to the
on the
right.
y-axis,
Count from the ground. That's how our coordinate point is found.
the coordinates are kinda like clues, telling you where to plot the x and y values. And when you see them on a questionnaire, they can be called coordinates or an ordered pair. We plot x first, then y, that's the order. Always starting from the bottom left-hand corner. That's the place that we begin. At 0, 0, call the origin. On the x-axis,
Count to the
on the
right.
y-axis,
Count from the ground. That's how our coordinate point is found.
Okay, so it's a very catchy song. I've been singing it the full week, let me tell you. Our next activity, what we are going to do, based on what we just saw in this video, I'm going to pass out this worksheet to you guys. It is the lyrics, the words that were in this song. So we are going to do a think, pair, and share. Okay? So hopefully you guys are remembering what you heard in that video, those words, because there are some really important words there. I'm going to pass out, actually I'm going to have Marie pass out one of these to each one of you guys. Make sure your name is on this paper. You're going to fill in the blanks on this paper. So, based on that lyric, the lyrics you heard in the song, it says like at the beginning, to plot the ordered pair 2 and 1, it says go right, how many are going to go? Go right 2 or 1? We're going to go right 2 and up what? 1. We have the x and the y axis. So remember the words from the song. Try to do your very best and fill in the blanks where it's asking you to fill in the blanks. If you don't get it right, that's okay. Do your best. We're going to pair up after you try your very best on filling in those blanks from the words of the song and what you know from your previous knowledge of what you know about coordinate planes. Because wasn't that what this was about, implying them? So, first, fill in those blanks. Next, I'm going to have you pair up, and you're going to share your answers together. So go ahead and get started on that. I'm going to give you about, this is going to be pretty quick, so about 2 minutes to fill in those blanks. So try your very best.
What day is it today?
Today's the 7th. 4 7-22. All right, most of us have finished it. If you haven't, that's okay. Now what you're going to do is the person you are sitting next to. So like, because of the way we have the classroom set up now, is like you two, okay? And we'll have you three can work together. You two. So really, whoever you're sitting next to is who you're going to work with to pair up with. Ismael, you're going to probably have to choose to work with a group of 3 over here, okay? Because there's 5 of you. Same here. Pair up with someone, and I want you to share your answers. See if you've got the same ones. Talk about why you chose it. To fill in a specific section of the blank, what way you did. So see if you have the right ones. Just talk about those answers. You can match up with one of these 2. Okay? So match up. Ashley and Diego, share your answers. You two share your answers. And then you 3 can share. Go ahead and have that conversation. Go. Okay, go ahead and share. Share. You got 2? What'd you get for the next one? 1. What'd you get? Okay, keep sharing.
You know you have to put it
Sebastian. Let's check.
Do they just have a red one? Do they just have a because if you just have it, I don't know. She said put your lips. And then Y.
Okay, now that we've shared some of the answers, maybe not all of them, with our partners, did some of you guys get the right one?
Yes.
Some of them maybe not right. Yeah, that's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Take back your paper. If you don't have it, make sure you have your paper in front of you with the lyrics and the words from the song. We're gonna listen to the song one more time. I want you to check to see if whatever you put in those blanks, as far as the words go or the numbers, is correct. Okay? So you check your own paper now. And if it's wrong, you don't have to mark it wrong. Just put the right answer. Okay?
Check it like with marker?
No, just fill it, erase it, because that's what you guys should have been writing. Erase it and put the right answer. Okay? Or put the right answer next to it, however you would like. But you're checking your own work now.
To plot the ordered pair, 2, 1, go right 2, jump up 1, and it's done. To plot the coordinates 7, 10, go right 7, up 10, mark it with your pen.
On the x-axis,
Count to the
on the y-axis,
count from the ground. That's how our coordinates point is found.
To plot the ordered pair, 3, 5, go right 3, up 5, to where you arrive. To plot the coordinates 10, 7, go right 10, up 7, we did it again.
on the x-axis,
Count to the
on the y-axis,
count from the ground. That's how our coordinates point is found.
To plot the coordinates 9, 4, up right 9, up 4. Now one more with the ordered pair. 0, 4, remain at the origin. Come 4 from the floor.
on the x-axis,
Count to the
on the y-axis,
count from the ground. That's how our coordinates point is found.
the coordinates are kinda like clues, telling you where to plot the x and y values. And when you see them on a questionnaire, they can be called coordinates or an ordered pair. We plot x first, then y, that's the order. Always starting from the bottom left-hand corner. That's the place that we begin. At 0, 0, call the origin. On the x-axis,
Count to the
on the y-axis,
count from the ground. That's how our coordinates point is found. How many of you think that was a very catchy song? Yeah. You're welcome, because now you're going to be singing it for a really long time. At least you're learning too. That's good. All right. Did we get to fill in most of those blanks?
Yeah.
Yes? How'd you guys do? Give me a thumbs up if you did really well. Awesome. Give me a thumbs down if you're like, nah, I did not do very good, Miss Stopper. And maybe put it in the middle if you're like, I did okay. That's okay. I appreciate your honesty. Thank you. Okay. Based on the video, you guys, that we just watched, the music video, the catchy one, what do you guys think we're going to be learning about today? Coordinates. Coordinates, okay. What about coordinates?
How to
Somebody else?
find them? About the X and the Y.
Okay, the X and the Y. What do we know about that? Rahina?
They're like the axis, like the point.
Okay. The X and the Y, what are those two things called? The ordered pairs, yep. So we have an X and we have a Y, right? And which way does the X go?
First.
Right?
Right.
It goes right, so it's at horizontal, right? And then which way is the Y?
It is this is a
Vertical.
last call for any staff member who is still needing to grab some coffee or coffee cake this morning. And once again, thank you, Ms. Sabina, for all you do for our campus.
Alright, so we have two axes you're telling me, the X and the Y. Okay, so we saw the video about coordinates, but what was it doing in the video? What was it talking mostly about?
Mostly finding the coordinates.
Okay, finding the coordinates, how to
How to find
find them, plot them. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so today, what I am really wanting you guys to understand, because you guys have a lot of previous and background knowledge from math class with Mr. Flores. You guys should know what those X and Y axes are. You should know what a coordinate plane is. We're going to quickly review in a minute, but my main objective, Evan, is for you guys to be able to plot an ordered pair on a coordinate plane, okay? So I don't want you guys to just be able to say these two numbers together are an ordered pair. If I'm going to give you two numbers, I want you to be able to plot them, to put them in the right spots on a coordinate plane, okay? So that's our job today. Make sure we're listening. I'm going to show you a quick picture. So actually what we'll do, how about with your guys' worksheets? Go ahead, Marie, can you go around and collect them for me? Make sure your name's on them. Okay. Now what we're going to do, you guys, I just want to make sure you guys understand, before we keep on moving on into more of our learning today, I want to make sure you guys understand this, okay? I'll wait till you're ready to learn. If I am teaching, what are you doing? You are listening. Please show the teacher that's here respect. Thank you. Okay. Right here it says how to plot coordinates on a plane. And we saw these characters in the video that we just had. It says first, let me see, I'm gonna have someone read this for me. Yes, ma'am.
First count to the right of the x-axis.
Okay, so it's saying for the x-axis, it's horizontal, right? Is that what it's saying?
Yes.
All right, so I'm going to do this. It's horizontal, meaning what? It's this way. Everyone, show me your arm, horizontal. It's straight across, like the horizon with the sun, right? The x-axis goes to the right. We've got an X and we've got a what? What are these two called? Ordered what?
Pairs.
Ordered pairs. Okay, you guys know that. We need how many?
Two.
Two. We have the X and the
Y.
The X and the Y. And those are our ordered pairs, right? We've got the X and the Y. So this is our first step, right? Our first one, when we get a set of ordered pairs, what do we do first?
Count to the right on the x-axis.
We count to the right on the x-axis. Where's the x-axis? Show me with your hand.
Vertical.
It's vertical. Show me again.
Horizontal.
I got confused. Right, straight across, just like the horizon. Okay, what's our second step? Diego. Okay, so counting up from the y-axis. So we've got the y, it's over here. X goes horizontal, straight across. Y goes vertical or straight up from the ground. So the X and the Y. The X and the Y make the ordered pair. And let's come right down here to this. It is saying, all right, to plot the coordinates 2 and 1, we've got two numbers, right? The 2 and the 1. That's what it gave us. What do we do first?
Move to the right two.
Emily, what do we do?
We go right two
Why are we going right 2?
because it's the x-axis.
That's right. We said in our first step, we go to the right. Because that's our what? Order pair, the X in our order pair. So if we are to plot the 2 on our, this is a coordinate plane, right? Yes. If it was showing the whole picture, we have different quadrants, right? We talked about that in math class with Mr. Flores. But right now, we're just showing you this piece of it, this quadrant. So you're going to jump to the right. So here we go. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this done. It's kind of a little difficult. Maybe you can see the numbers. You see how our plane is here?
Yes.
We've got numbers down here. We've got numbers up. This is our y-axis. Do you see where the y is?
Yes.
Here's our y, and here's our x, right? X is straight across. Y is up and down. So 2 and 1. How am I going to plot it? Emily said go over 2 because that's our x. So let's hop over 2. We start at the 0, 0. What's the 0, 0 called?
Origin.
The origin. Good job. So we're going to hop over 2. 1, 2. When I hop over 2, do I plot my point right now?
No.
No. I have to do both of those numbers. In order to make my plot, I need to make sure I do my x and my y in that ordered pair. This is only the first step. Do not plot after that first step. Go to the second step. What is the second step?
Move up 1.
Go back up here. It says the second step.
Count up.
Count up from the y-axis. Here's the y-axis. We're going to count up. How many are we going to count up?
1.
1. So let's jump up 1. We went over 2. We jump up 1. It's even circled for you right here. So now can I plot my point?
Yes.
If I've done both set in our ordered pair, the numbers that are there,
Yes.
that's when we plot it. I would plot it right there. And what picture do we have here? We have some palm trees. Beautiful palm trees. Okay. So that was just one practice. We did the ordered pair of 2 and 1. Whatever is our first number is going to be on the what axis? The x, the horizontal, the going to the right. Whatever is on the y-axis, where are we going?
Vertical.
Vertical and straight up from the ground. Let's do 7 and 10. What are we going to do first? I want someone to raise their hand. Evan, you look a little unsure, but I want to see if you can help us. What do we do first? If our coordinates are right here, our ordered pair is 7 and 10. What do I do first with that? Okay, go to the right 7. Let's count it right. Ready? 1 hop, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I plot my point?
No.
Not yet. What do I have to do second?
You have to count up how many of those there is.
I have to count 10. And where do I need to go?
Up.
Because this is my what? X-axis? Oh, this is my Y. So I'm counting up how many?
10.
10 from my 7. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do we have there?
Rock.
But I can plot my point now, right? Because why?
Because you already did both of them.
I did both of those ordered pairs. I don't plot my point after the first number in my ordered pair. I wait. I go right to the right. Remember the song? What do we do? Go to the right. And then what do we do? From the ground. So we go up. So right, and then we go up. Yes? Do we have any question about that? No? Okay. Now, what we are going to do is I'm going to pass out. We're going to do an activity together. Actually, Marie, you're going to be my helper today, if that's okay. Thank you for helping. We are going to be getting a worksheet. Okay? I want you to, what do you think my first step is going to be? No. Before any of this, we're going to put our name on top, of course, because we need to know whose paper this is. And we're going to do the first 2 problems together. Okay? So, number 1, it says, fill in the blank with the correct word from the word bank. We have 2 words in that word bank. And what are they, Ashley? What are the 2 words in the word bank?
XR
the Y. So hold on, I'm putting my name. Because you're putting your name. Do you need more? I have a few more. Okay, names on there. So fill in the blank with the correct word from the word bank. We have the x-axis. These are our two words in our word bank. This one should be pretty easy, you guys. Okay, step 1. What did we talk about? On the blank, count to the right.
X axis.
Ooh, so from the word bank, we're saying X. Is that what we're saying? Yep. Remember our ordered pair? We have the X and the Y, right? So step 1, we said we have to, on the X axis, so go ahead and fill that blank in, X axis, right? You count to the right. Everyone say it with me. On the X axis, count
To the right.
Why don't you sing it with me? On the x-axis, count to the... Okay, I like it. Step 2. So we have this one that we just did. Step 2, on the... That's the only other word here, but let's make sure it makes sense. On the y-axis, count from the... Does that make sense? Is that what we talked about? With the y, with it going vertical, so we go up from the ground? Yep. So y-axis, fill that in. And cross it off because you just did that. Alright, let's move down really quick. It says in problems 2 through 5, circle the correct coordinates that go with each point. Do you see our point on this first one? Our first point is right here. It is our job to figure out which one of these are right. Is it A, 3 and 10, B, 7 and 2, C, 2 and 7, or D, 4 and 9? How can we figure this out? Let's do this together. Okay, we need to first go to the right. How many did we go over to the right? Because that's our x-axis. 1, 2. Okay, so we know our first number in our ordered pair is going to be what? 2. Let's put 2 right here so we remember. So now we have to find our what axis? Our y. And what do we do to find that?
Go up.
We go up. And let's see, let's count. Ready? We're on to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's where it was plotted. So we put 7 here. So which one of these is our correct answer?
2, 7, C.
2 and 7. Our answer is C. All right. Your job is to finish this page on your own. And then you're going to flip it over. And you're going to try to figure out the mystery shapes that are in here. Okay. On this one it says mystery shapes. Connect the following coordinates in order with a line to find the mystery shapes. So you're going to start with this point. After this point, after you found it, you're going to plot it. Then you go to this point, and you are going to plot this point. How many points are you going to have?
5.
You're going to have 5 of them. And then you guys are going to try to guess the mystery. What shape? Once you connect all of those lines, what shape did it make? Okay? So go ahead. I want you guys to... Nope, I don't want to hear the answers. I want you quietly working. I'm going to give you a few minutes to do this. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask. I am going to come around if you need help. Alright, for those of you that have finished, let's go through it really, really quick before we move on to our next activity, okay? Can we check it? Yep. So, number 3, your answer should have been D.
Did you correct it?
Yep, go ahead and correct it if you've gotten it wrong. Just put the right, you don't have to put minus, just make the right correction to make it fixed, so you know. Okay, number 4, you should have gotten D.
Yeah.
Did you guys get 8 and 9?
Yes.
Girls over there, make sure you're looking and correcting, okay? And then number 5. It should have been what? 8. Excellent. 6 and 3. Over 6, up 3. Okay, this one was tricky, and some of us had a hard time with it. I don't care what you ended up putting in here.
I'll put a hexagon.
But we have a 2 and a 2, over 2, up 2. Your shape should have
A
been
square.
Yeah.
a square. If you put a quadrilateral, a box, I don't care, but that's what it looks like.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the mystery shape here.
What is this?
And some of you, this was a tricky one for some of you. Number 7 was actually the shape of a star. Raise your hand if you got that right.
What?
It's the shape of a star. Once you plot your points,
I got star and
and what'd you get? Okay. So those are your answers. Star. Alright, awesome. Okay. When I was going around, some of you, you guys, this was quick for you. You guys know this stuff, and I'm very proud of you for that. Marie, can you go ahead and collect those worksheets for me? Alright, for our next activity, you guys, we are going to, listen, we are going to get into some small groups for this activity. How many of you guys have played Chutes and Ladders?
I played Snakes and Ladders.
Just raise your hand. Awesome. So this is very similar to Chutes and Ladders, okay? So what we're gonna do is, I need everyone to focus and listen to me. If you want to do this, then you need to listen. Okay. So what you're going to do, we're only gonna have 4 groups, and you're gonna get one of these boxes. You're gonna have
A character, like a little character.
Ismael, I am talking. You're going to get some question cards. So these are your playing cards. You're going to put them in a pile. And you're going to take turns picking a card from here. You're going to have game pieces. Your game pieces are going to be these little sweet tart chicks. So make sure you remember what color you picked in your group. I don't need talking. I need listening. I picked pink. So now, step 2 says take turns picking a card from the top of the deck and answer the question. I picked a question. This first question, it says, to plot the coordinates 5 and 2, how many places would you move to the right? How many? If I have the ordered pair 5 and 2, how many spaces would I move to the right, Dante?
5.
He says 5. You turn it over. Does it say 5?
Yeah.
Can you see it? No. It says 5. He was correct. So what does he get to do?
Move.
It says after the answer is given, turn the card over to check accuracy, which means if it's right, If it's right, you get to roll the dice. You will all get a dice. I'm gonna roll. I got 5. What does this mean? From the start, I get to move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where my chick is going to land. Then it will be the next person's turn. If you get the answer wrong, do you get to move?
No.
You just don't move. If you land on a ladder, what do you think you're gonna do? You're gonna climb up. If you land on a slide, what are you gonna do?
Go down.
If your answer is wrong, you're gonna if you land on this, you go down. If your answer is wrong when you have a question, you just don't move. Okay? Do we have any questions about this?
No.
Okay, I'm going to put you guys into some small groups, and I'm gonna have you guys just probably work. One group's gonna be over here on the floor. I'm gonna go ahead. Marie, Alexia, Dante, Cal, and Carlos. You guys are gonna come over here to work. So all the questions on here, do you think they're gonna be about something specific?
Yes.
What do you think they're gonna be about?
Coordinate grid.
Coordinate grids, okay. What else?
Ordered pair.
Ordered pairs. There's all kinds of questions that are gonna be asked about what we learned about as far as plotting points and stuff like that. Rahina, your entire group can just stay there. Sul and Raul, why don't you guys bring your chairs over here? First question, read it out loud. Which axis goes up and down? Up and down. X or the Y? No, you have to number. Right? You have to do the next.
Can I go next to the other red one? You Everybody move back. Okay, everybody move over here.
I hold the power of the
I can
dice.
read it.
What? I think you're reaching Spin! Oh my god! Oh wait, let me go get his right because it's like
What are the two? What are
no, you guys didn't
You're a
roll.
threer.
No, you get to roll for me. That's so true. You guys rolled for me. I'm supposed to roll myself. You still gonna win for me.
So we faithful.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, so let's go. Take one bit on. Okay, balance.
I know it's right. She was gonna write.
She's gonna write it. So, what's dice? You better not see that after you do it. There you go. Gotta write it. Roll! Okay, which one is the ones that really nice?
Those are the coordinates of the points.
Three. We got it. Three. I wanna go next.
My turn. What are the coordinates of the points? 4, Spinning or losing? Alright, you guys have 1 more minute.
Yeah, she got it right.
Spinach or win it?
3.
3.
I'm the highest.
Make sure when we do our dice it's staying with our first
You go first. And then Colonel. Carlos goes first.
I go first. No!
Who wants it? Let's go.
So answer.
Well, it's my turn.
Julian, that was not very nice of you.
Spinach or win it?
What? You got just 1? Hey, where are you? It's purple.
I'm
Tell me the answer. If it's right.
Alright, boys and girls, for the sake of time right now, listen, everyone freeze.
Which axis is shaded?
I said everyone freeze. Evan. You're gonna leave your stuff where it's at. You're gonna go back to your seat. Listen, I have an exit slip for you guys to do. If you guys, maybe if we have time later today, I'm sure we can maybe even play this again. If not today, later on, maybe next week. I have an exit slip that you guys need to put your names on. If you guys want to go to recess today, they need to be turned into me. This is just for me to know if you understood what I was able to teach you guys today as far as plotting points on a grid or on a plane. So go back to your seats quietly. Read, go ahead and pass them in and out to everyone. This is to be done independently by yourself. By yourself.
Robert, you need to see Kiki like we were. I don't know where.